In this video, we will explore the program management cycle used to deliver a nutrition education session to the Sacred Heart Mission. The Sacred Heart Mission is a not-for-profit organisation which provides free health services, food accessibility and emergency accommodation to homeless people. The first step of the cycle is the needs assessment. This is where data is collected on participant demographics through literature reviews and by interviewing key stakeholders. This enables us to identify normative needs, express needs, comparative needs and felt needs. An annual report from the mission indicated that 93% of participants experienced physical health conditions, 25% exceeded Year 10 education, and 98% received Centrelink payments due to long-term unemployment. Similar education sessions have been successful in delivering information about fruit, vegetable and whole grain consumption. However, recommendations have been made to focus on identifying, selecting and preparing practical, affordable and convenient foods. An interview with a volunteer and nurse at the mission was conducted. They identified insecure housing and limited budgets as barriers, while free meals and support staff acted as enablers. They also discussed the exhaustion of healthcare services at the clinic and identified common presentations as high blood pressure, joint pain, digestive problems and mental health. It is therefore clear that the low food budgets, limited access to kitchen facilities and food storage, and a knowledge deficit are the key barriers to healthy eating, while Centrelink payments, support staff and meals are the greatest enablers. The session therefore decided to focus on healthy eating for a healthy gut. The second step of the cycle is the planning phase. This is where key health models and learning theories structure the delivery of education in order to address the specific needs of the target group and enhance health outcomes. In order to ensure the greatest outcome of the session, goals, objectives and strategies have been outlined. This helps provide structure and guidance throughout the session. The constructivism theory of learning was used as it encourages participants to take control over their own learning. This is achieved by working together, participating in activities, making realistic life associations, building on learned information and challenging previous assumptions about healthy food. The health belief model guided the content, whereby symptoms of poor gut health were discussed to allude to the perceived severity of disease. Long-term benefits of healthy eating on gut flora alluded to perceived benefits. Common barriers were acknowledged and broken down, such as convenience and cost, and an infographic was supplied outlining healthy food choices to promote action amongst participants. The success of the session was planned to be evaluated by measuring the outcome through population statistics, the impact through a pre-post food frequency questionnaire, and the process through observation of engagement. The oral presentation underwent a number of changes from the initial draft to the final delivery. These were made in response to peer and teacher feedback, as well as feedback from the volunteers. In particular, they encouraged a less lecture-like presentation. An activity was therefore added and a conversational approach was taken in the delivery of content. The evaluation and dissemination phase is where the results of the goals, objectives and strategies are measured and reported on. These findings are then distributed and/or published to attract funding for the program and show whether the method used was successful or not. The population statistics used to measure the goal will include a comparison between annual reports of the mission. This includes information about physical health conditions and access to services. A pre-food frequency questionnaire was administered prior to the session to measure the impact and will be redistributed in March. From this data, the average daily serves of each food group will be determined and provide an indication of dietary change. Observation techniques were used in this session to measure the process. Participants showed good body language and eye contact, engaged with enthusiasm in the activities and asked many questions. Following results from the population statistics and 6 months post-food frequency questionnaire, a summary document will be constructed and distributed to the participants and volunteers of the mission.
Free created using Powtoon.